Okay, so I forgot to film an intro to this video. So I'm showing you guys a Thanksgiving makeup look. Some of my favorite products to give me like super dewy skin without being overly oily. So I hope you guys like it and just keep watching. Okay, so I am going to start off with the base. I feel like when you want glowy skin, it's super important to use like a hydrating primer, but you want something that's not super oily. I've really been loving the Glassy Touch and Soul Glassy Skin Balm. This has been like one of my favorite primers, and I actually feel like it holds on to my makeup. Like I feel like it makes a difference. So I usually use quite a bit, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I am breaking out right now, so I'm gonna have to wear a little bit more foundation than normal. And it feels so good. It's super smooth and very hydrating. Yeah, it makes you so dewy and so pretty. If my skin was good right now, I would like it more, but it's fine. Take the Dream Urban Cover. It's the full coverage protective makeup. It kind of reminds me of the, what's it one? The one by It Cosmetics, the CC cream. I feel like this gives the skin a super dewy finish, but it covers so well. So I love this stuff. And if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. It's like less than $10 and you can get it from, you know, Target. I love it, but you can still see some of my acne right there. So we are gonna take, in this way, Sculpting Concealer. I love this stuff. Again, it's pretty hydrating and it has really great coverage. Just taking my Eco Tools little sponge here. I really like this one. It's super soft and you can get it from the drugstore. And usually I'll just bring it up on my eyelids a little bit just to prime for any eyeshadow that we're going to be putting on. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild translucent powder. I love this stuff, but if you want your skin to look still dewy, just put it under your eyes and like in your T-zone area, not on your entire face, because this stuff is really matte. Bake a little bit with it, just because I feel like right here you're not dewy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now that we have the base done, we're going to go in with brows. Usually I do use the Anastasia pomade, but I have been loving just using like a brown dark eyeshadow kind of right in here and then a lighter one right here, and I feel like it makes your brows look so much more natural and it does stay on quite good. So I'm going to be doing that today. You can use any two dark brown eyeshadows. They don't even have to be brow powders. You can literally use any color that suits you. Okay, so once I get that darker shade, I like to take the darker shade and just do a line right here, and then I'm going to take the lighter shade and kind of blend it in. Okay, so this is how they look so far. Definitely not perfect, but you can always take that darker shade and kind of blend it in the front as well. I like to do a kind of like a shimmery bronzer, not something that's super glittery, but something that has a little bit of sheen to it. Physicians Formula makes a great one from the drugstore. They have the Sun Kiss and the Butter Bronzer, but this one is just the Bare Minerals one, and I have it. I'm just going to use it up. This one is super deep and pigmented, so you don't need a lot of it, but I kind of just like to bronze the perimeters of my face. I like to do a little bit under my lip and under my jawline, because your girl's got some double chins. And then I'm going to wipe off the bake too. We're going to contour the nose just a little bit. This honestly, because it adds color to my nose. I don't like when my nose is just one shade. I feel like it looks so weird. And I'm so excited to show you guys these. I ordered the Glossier cloud paints, and these are so good. They give your skin whoops. They give your skin such a natural glow. I got the shade Dawn and Dusk. Dawn is a little bit dark for me. I feel like this would be a great summer shade when you want like a super orange coral cheek or lip. But I'm going to be using the shade Dusk. So what I do is I put it on the back of my hand. You only need like a tiny bit. they do blend, they blend away. So if you feel like you have too much, you can definitely just buff it in a little bit more. But I do one cheek at a time because I feel like they can dry down and then get a little bit more splotchy. So what I do is I put it more on the high points of my cheeks because it does have that glow to it, and then just blend it backwards. Oh, it's so pretty. And it does go fine over powders. Like, I think that's awesome because it's hard to find a cream blush that does that. And then I like to put a little bit right kind of by my nose area because it gives like just a pretty like flushed look. So I like to put that kind of right under my eyes and on my nose a little bit. And it kind of just makes it blend seamlessly. These are so pretty. I love these. I thought they were kind of just like gimmicky, and the people who said that they loved them are just like, oh, I like glossy natural makeup, but I like full coverage and they look good with full coverage. They look good with just like no makeup. So I really like them. I definitely recommend. Right now you can get them in a set of 2. I'm not sure the price, but you save a little bit of money. So that's what I did. So yeah, I think it looks really pretty and it kind of just like highlights your face naturally. I love it. Do something pretty simple with the eyes. And honestly, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of fall or like Thanksgiving makeup is the Morphe 35 O palette. Like, this was such like a staple in the YouTube world, I feel like a few years ago, but mine is like super beat up. I don't even, hold on, I just have things falling out. This is my palette. I have used it so much. I literally love this palette. This was like my first ever Morphe palette, and I used it all the time, so I thought it would be kind of fun to use today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and then take kind of like a neutral brown shade and then put that in my crease. I'm using this shade right here. They don't have shade names, so this one right here. And honestly, I remember I was like so impressed with this eyeshadow. It was like my favorite palette ever. And so it's kind of fun to like use things that you used to love and then see how they perform now compared to all the new makeup that's always coming out. And then next, I'm going to take more of a dense brush and then kind of just line my lash line. And I kind of want to do like more of like an espresso chocolatey brown. So I am going to take this shade. I used to fill in my eyebrows with this shade. So I'm going to take this shade and kind of just run it on my lash line and smoke it out just a tiny little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to run this and put it kind of just in my waterline as well. Want a little bit more warmth to the eye, so I'm going to take this, put it all over my lid, and then buff it kind of on the lower lash line as well, just to warm it up a little bit. Next, we are going to put on some mascara, and then we will finish off and do the highlighting. I did my mascara and I curled the crap out of my lashes because they are so flat. And I just use the, oh my gosh, this is like the Catwalk mascara. My favorite is the Better Than Sex waterproof, but it's like so dry right now and I need a new one, so this one's really good too. We are going to highlight and spray the face. I've really been liking this Soothing Facial Mist from Garnier. It's like a rose water, so any toner or facial spray could do. I just feel like it gives the skin like a super nice glow and kind of melts all the powders into your skin. So I like to spray this first and then add the highlight on top. And I do like to cover my eyes just because my lashes will literally droop if I don't. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I like to immediately go on top with your highlight. This one I've been loving. It is the Heat Wave by the Bronze Goddess set from Estee Lauder. I got this one for free. Honestly, I probably wouldn't be using it if I didn't because it is expensive. Wet n Wild makes really good highlighters, and Maybelline makes really bomb ones too. And I feel like it just makes it look so much better when you add setting spray first. And then I like to just go in with a beauty blender and kind of blend everything in just so it doesn't look like there's any harsh lines or it's not super powdery or anything like that. Especially on my forehead because I feel like my forehead can get cakey, so I try not to put too much product on it. Just gonna go in with a smaller brush and highlight the inner corner and the brow bone. So for that, I'm gonna go back into the Morphe palette and I'm just gonna take a super light shade like this and just do that really quick. Okay, that is so pretty. I love it. The lips, I'm not sure what I want to do. I always use this Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Peanut because it's so pretty and it's like a warm tone. But I do have this Color Intense lipstick. I think my mom gave this to me, but it's like a burgundy shade and I never do burgundies. So I think I'm going to try this. If I hate it, we can switch it. That is so dark. What the heck? I never wear dark lipstick like this. Ever. I don't think I like it. This color is just not for me. It would be really pretty though on anybody else. I feel like it's nice to do like a bold lip, but I just can't do this dark. I just feel weird. Okay, so I took it off. It kind of stained my lips, so I'm just gonna go over with the beauty blender and try to like mute it a little bit. The Morphe one. This is so much more me, I can't. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I kind of want to do a boyfriend does my voiceover. I think that'd be so funny. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. I am just editing right now and I realized that my camera or phone cut off while I was doing my outro. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video and definitely subscribe and give it a like. If you have any suggestions of video ideas or anything like that, definitely leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys. Bye.